Hey there, my name is Trent Hassett, Director of Business Development for Affigent, based out of Herndon, Virginia, and a long-time and loyal EMC business partner. Although I am in the northern office in Minnesota, which is why I'm dressed like this. But I am excited today because I'm going to get hashtag Gen 4 certified. Wait, what's that? I don't have to say hashtag? So I sound like an idiot right now. Stupid! So anyway, way back in December of last year, David Floyer, through Wikibon, published an in-depth analysis of the evolution of flash technology within the storage industry. His conclusion was EMC is by far the market leader with XtremIO. In fact, XtremIO is the fastest growing product in the history of the world of data centers. Anyway, he takes us all the way back to 2008. And now we already had high performance, low latency networks with Brocade, and we wanted to make sure we could marry that with the storage. So EMC took flash technology and incorporated that into their already industry leading storage arrays. Think flash on VNX. Well, flash is still pretty expensive, so by doing this, they were able to use fully automated storage tiering. What that means is they were able to take the data, and depending on how it was consumed, they could migrate that between flash or spinning disk and so on and so forth. I'll tell you what, the world took notice. In fact, it went viral. You could say EMC gave the storage industry a flash infection, and no amount of penicillin was going to hold them down. It also paved the way for other manufacturers to come in and try and take advantage of flash in other ways. You gotta remember, when EMC came out with this in 2008, well, it's still the most widely used application of flash today. So Gen 2 now, talking Tintry, Nimble, those types, well, they came out with pre-configured boxes for Gen 2, and they would have a little hybrid of flash and spinning disk. Sound familiar? Yeah, to me too. Well, they also had issues with scaling because they were still beholden to that dual controller architecture. They did, however, have easy consumable software licensing. So if you want a product that leverages flash and spinning disk, has okay scalability, and has decent software, well, okay, then you could be fine with Nimble or Tintry. But remember, EMC already did this back in Gen 1. There wasn't a whole lot of innovation there. I guess that's why they called this the generation of insignificance. Well, let's fast forward to Gen 3. Generation 3 finally brought us all-flash data arrays. Now we're looking at people like Texas Memory, which is now IBM, and Violin. These guys had high-performance storage arrays based on all-flash, but they were lacking data services. Well, along came Pure Storage. Now you can have the data services portion of it, but they kind of forgot about that whole performance part of flash technology. Well, with that, now you had to choose. If you wanted, you could go with Violin or Texas Memory if you wanted performance, or you could go with someone like a Pure Storage if you wanted the data services. But having to choose either or, well, that's kind of like having to choose the lesser of two evils. That's not cool. It's like having to compromise. In fact, I guess that's why they call this the generation of compromise. And this isn't that cool kumbaya kind of compromise. No, this is more the bad kind of compromise. And you know what? That's not very neighborly now, is it? But what if there was a product out there that gave you the high performance you desire with flash technology? And what if it still gave you those data services that you require? And by the way, what if we were able to put all this in a product while still giving you industry-leading total cost of ownership? That way, you can have something fast and agile and economical. Does a product like that exist today? Well, in a word, yes. that's EMC with XtremIO. This is truly what we call Gen 4 flash technology, which is, I guess, why this whole thing is called Gen 4 certification. Well, anyway, going back to the Wikibon article, with EMC XtremIO, now you can have that scale-out architecture complete with that whole inline data all the time data solutions. It's what we've been looking for. And by the way, we still are offering the lowest total cost of ownership. So, trouble getting started? Well, that's where Affigent comes in, along with our longtime business partner, EMC. Again, my name is Trent Hassett with Affigent, and I'll see you at the Global Partner Summit at EMC World in Las Vegas. By the way, when you see me there, I'll let you buy me a drink. We'll see you in Las Vegas with EMC and XtremIO.